Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel again. It's time for another War Thunder First 10. This time with a rare premium. Not a rare premium, but a rare First 10 for a premium. To be specific. So this is the Panzer 470 premium version. 470A, I think? I forget. Anyway. Let's see. Okay, that's an awful lot of ammo. I brought full ammo for the first battle. I probably will drop that down a little after this one. Because I don't honestly think I need 51 regular shells. Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it. Get over that. So I bought this during the anniversary sale when they had the, I forget what it was called, pack with this and the Romanian HS-129. So I figured why not. The Golden Eagles that came with it were more than enough for what I needed. The amount of Golden Eagles I needed to get talismans for some of my other vehicles that I wanted to get. So I figured, why not get a premium tank and a premium plane along with it too. I don't know how much I'll actually use the HS-129, but I figured I'd get some use out of this. One of my friends has had this tank since about the time it came out, and he loved it. Oh. Alright, I had that M22 if I was sitting there waiting. Now I gotta figure out what I want to do. If he comes whipping through there, he might be able to hurt me in the side. I don't think he can. But let's go see... Yeah, he probably continued right on that way. We'll just let everybody know where he is. Oh, that was probably him right there. Alright, I was just going to say watch out for an M22 sneaking around into our back areas, but pretty sure I'm going to assume that that M22 just got wiped out there from the Tiger that killed an M22. There could potentially be more than one M22, of course, but I'm going to assume that that was it. So one thing I have noticed is that this gets rather tricky. It's a rather tricky battle rating. Being at 5.0, there are no other German tanks that I saw in anywhere in the lineup that were actually 5.0. There are some planes that are 5.0. See if I can run this right over the hill. Nope, okay. Shell is too high velocity to drop that low. There are some planes that are 5.0, but there are no other tanks. So for the purposes of the first 10, obviously I want the 5.0 tank that I'm using to be my highest battle rating for the lineup for matchmaking purposes, and I've got two planes that are 5.0 along with it, but as far as tanks go, this will probably normally, if I use it, get mixed in with like a 5.3, 5.7, 4.7-ish kind of lineup. It'll be a mixed battle rating lineup just because there aren't any matching tanks for it. It does have a machine gun, which is nice for spotting targets and verifying whether or not they're dead. So that's cool. But as far as making an all 5.0 tank lineup, it's not possible at the moment with Germany. Who's shooting you, my Chinese friend? I will save you. Looks like a lot of them went this way. Or I guess you could save yourself. That works too. Alright, time to go find some trouble. Okay, phew. I was about to say that Tiger that just got killed hopefully was not the guy that was just right in front of me. I didn't notice what his name was, so... He appears to be safe and alive. Hopefully he doesn't stop right here. Go, man, go. Let's take the point. Attaboy. Keep right on going. Yeah. Can't shoot. Can't shoot with you right there. Looks like it doesn't matter. I would like to get a shot at somebody here before we win this battle. There we go. Oh, there we don't go. He's already dead. Alright, into the point we go. Oh, there we go. God bless it, gun barrel. Just swing. Yep, that flattest part of the armor right there. I knew that's a death trap for this tank. Alright. Alright, guys. It's battle number 2. Hopefully I actually get to fire the gun in this one. Oh, I should mention, I don't have any research boosts turned on because it's a premium vehicle, so there wouldn't really be any point. Jeez, come on. Can we please fix the spawns so that people don't spawn in front of you as you are already moving? The first people to load in should spawn in as far forward as possible, and people after them should spawn in afterwards. I grant that would not help if someone spawns in AFK and doesn't move, but at least it would stop things like that from happening. I took about around half the ammo, so I guess that helped. That took away one of the ammo racks, but I don't see getting rid of all the ammo. I'll keep trying. I think I have 31 total shells right now. Yeah, 31. There it is at the bottom. I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, no research booster turned on. Alright, we're fighting everybody. Move faster, buddy. Move faster. I realize the bridge is not the smartest play. Oh, God. Why did that stop my forward momentum cold? Good map for the default paint scheme, though. Let's see what we can find here. Geez, there's somebody already down the road over there. Which isn't crazy considering how fast a lot of the allied mediums can move. It'd be funny if these sandbags actually afforded me some protection here, but I don't think they will. I can sort of almost hide behind the long 88 anti-aircraft gun here as sort of a visual screen, but probably not really. Nobody's up on their hills. I don't see anybody coming left yet. Okay. Over to the hidey hole we go. See if we can see out. Yes, we can. I like this spot. I used this in another video. I really like it. There's quite a lot of terrain you can cover. It's a little hard to see your targets sometimes. And when they tend to be over in that area over there, you can get pretty good coverage on a lot of real estate. And I hear somebody close. Okay. Make sure nobody's sneaking up on me around the left here. Especially if they don't see me and then they get me as an accidental spot. Alright, somebody's right down there. I see their gunfire. Attention to the map. Here we go. Ah. Oh my god, I killed him. I can't believe it. What a ridiculous ricochet and explosion that was. There's basically no way that should have killed that guy. Oh, somebody's real close right down there, too. Well, there's the first kill, anyhow. In, I believe, the first shot? I don't even know. Did I fire? I don't think I fired off any shots in the first battle at all. Can't remember if I fired anything off before I encountered the T-345 and didn't get a shot off at him. I don't think I did. That's weird. That sounded like a ZSU-57 gun going off, which I know it wasn't. But that's what it sounded like off to the left there. That sound. That's weird. I think that's the same sound file. Obviously it's not, but... Oh, well, I guess if it's a T-3457, I haven't encountered any T-3457s in quite a while. I suppose if they're using the same gun... I don't know if the T-3457's gun is the same one used in the ZSU-57. I rather imagine it's not. But if it is, I guess it wouldn't be totally crazy for the sound files to be the same. But I'm so used to hearing that gun sound repeated 3 or 4 times. Honestly, I expected to see a little more traffic this way. They're not killed out either, so they probably mostly went in for the city. Oh. Not a friendly plane. Somebody shot at our Whirlwind there. We're gonna go in for the cap because we're at the cap. See if we can hide in and amongst the tents without actually running the tents over here. Obviously the tents are only a very temporary camouflage because as soon as they take a machine gun hit, the entire tent collapses, but we'll use it for now. Come on, guys, get up here and join me. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Okay. Had a pretty good feeling those bombs were way too far away from me, and he was guessing, and that's good. I thought he had rockets. I thought that was an F6F with Tiny Tims, which had me quite a bit concerned. Alright, somebody else is coming to join me. Or at least... There he is. Okay, he's on the other side. Please actually go for the cap and don't drive into their spawn and try to spawn rape them. Also, it'd be really swell if, like, you AAA'd. Oh, well. Okay, there he is. That's not him, but there's one coming. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I see him. Okay, somebody's shooting at me low, but I'm gonna go for this guy first. Wait, I forgot I have a machine gun. No, come on. What just hit me in... Alright. I bet he had rockets. We'll see in Battle 3. Alright, gang, here's battle number 3. I went down a few more shells. Looks like... Looks like that ammo rack might be the last one to go. I did not, and I'm probably not going to look up the wiki article on the ammo racks for this tank destroyer in between the first 10, so... If you know what ammo counts are off the top of your head, feel free to comment. Otherwise, I recommend if you actually have this tank or you're interested in getting this tank destroyer. I'm going to call it a tank, so don't get ate up over me saying tank instead of tank destroyer. If you're interested in getting it or already have it or whatever, and you want to know which ammo rack you can empty out, there should be a wiki article on it in the War Thunder wiki. They're not all complete on the ammo racks, but most of them are. Otherwise, I can at least tell you this is what 22 shells gets you. You're safe on the left-hand side, but there's nothing to stop that shell from going all the way into the ammo rack over here on the right. So... let's... Alright, well, I was going to go up top there, but there's obviously a Sherman coming, so we'll stay low. And do what this tank destroyer was designed to do. The obvious thing and the less obvious thing. The obvious thing being destroy tanks. The less obvious thing being ambush. Now, it's possible he's up there, but I don't think so. I think he's going to come from down here. Hopefully he's going to move forward at all. Oh, never mind. He's been knocked out, and he was coming right there, too. Alright, well. Good job, T-34. Okay, it's, yep, us and the Soviets. Oh, and there is one. So there was more than one. Alright, fair enough. Go ahead, T-34. He's all yours. That machine gun is weirdly fixed. Ah, man, come on. Oh, there was one to my left. No, that wasn't the one who killed me, though. Right through that same spot, too. He was moving, too. Why was his gun barrel not bouncing as much as mine was? Alright, gang. Here comes battle number 4. Is ein Brummbär. I almost bought one of those with the rest of the Golden Eagles I had left during the anniversary sale. When they were 50% off, it was so tempting because I thought it would be one of the best first 10s ever. But ultimately, I elected to be more practical and less exciting and use the Golden Eagles to buy extra crew slots for my nation's 4 tanks. I know. Boring, boring, boring. I think, however, I'm fully expecting the Brummbär to be a Christmas present to myself. And considering that you probably... Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, this video will be after Christmas, so by the time you guys actually see this video... Mind you, today is November 12th? It's November 12th today. And by the time you guys actually see this video, it'll be after Christmas, so I probably already have a Brummbär, and I might have already even recorded a first 10 for it by the time you see this video. I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. At any rate, 2 battles now where I haven't even fired a shot, so that's awesome. Oh, somebody coming out of B. Oh well. I don't really want to shoot him there, honestly. I really kind of figured I was going to do better in this. But... Oh. Darn rock. Thought I was going to roll right up over that rock. Okay, let's see what we can find here. Oh, jeez. No, back up, back up. Don't let him notice. Okay, good, he didn't notice. Go. Now go forward. Charge forward. Oh, did he see me yet? No! Come on, gun. Down, 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 gun! Another battle without firing a shot. God bless America. This is a lovely first 10. Alright guys, here's battle number 5, and not what I would call optimal camouflage. So, yeah, be halfway through after this one. I hope we have a second half comeback, because we had a couple kills here, but I've had more battles where I haven't even fired a shot than I've had kills, so that's quite a bit disappointing, particularly that this is a premium vehicle, so it's not even like I'm having trouble with it being stock. It's disappointing as all heck right now. M18s are definitely a problem. That's certainly so. I'm being a bit overly aggressive with it, I grant. I recognize that. I grant you that I am doing so. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with this first 10 being too long at this point, so slow it down a little. Let's see. M18s are probably going to come whipping around all over through here. Oh, there's one less that we'll have to worry about. We got quite a few guys moving up there. Alright, don't have to worry about M18s off to my left, I don't think. I will move up to here and just hang out there for a few minutes and see where the enemies are coming from. Being that my left side seems to be pretty well covered. Yeah, gonna kind of have to betray my position there. Can't entirely be helped. Alright, now I'm a bit exposed from multiple angles here, but I'd rather be able to get my gun traversing quickly than try to drive up a hill to get a shot at somebody. Alright, left side still looks pretty good. Somebody coming right behind me? Yep, okay. It's a Smitty Werbin Panzer Jägerman Jensen. He was number 1. There we go. Got one. Oh, I totally miscalculated what I thought I was seeing there. Oh, there are multiples. Okay. Get ready for the Sherman shooting gallery, my friend in the Nashorn. Okay, Tiger. There's 2 more over there. Okay, don't leave yet, Nashorn. There's 2 more. Well, 1 more at least. Alright, I feel a bit better already, having not only got a shot off, but gotten a kill with it. I know there's at least 1 more Sherman back there somewhere that I saw. There we go. Shoot. Okay, thought I could shoot through the bricks. Alright, moving up to help the Tiger. Whew, thank goodness we tanked that one. Okay, that's better. Now we'll move in for the cap. Oh, cripe! Oh, I see him too. I see him off low. I thought we'd cleared everybody out. Dang it. Still got 2 kills. That's an improvement. Okay, guys. Here's battle number 6. It is Domination on Fields of Normandy, which I used to absolutely detest this map, and now whenever I get Conquest or Domination, I'm pretty happy. Because that means go for the center. This should be fast enough to make a push for the center, which is kind of rare for a stock vehicle. So that's nice. Nice to have a premium for that. So far, after 5 battles, halfway done. Oh, look, somebody's going to go try and snipe the spawn with Snipe the cap, rather, not the spawn. Snipe the cap with a Russian AAA truck. And I bet there's another one over here. Yep. I think I'll make it, but I don't know. Anyway, after being halfway done, I would say that there's a humongous weak spot in the front of this thing compared to the regular Panzer 470, where it's got that big flat panel, and I'm sure everybody knows to shoot for that by now. The side skirts are probably great if I run into anybody shooting Heat or Heat FS, but I don't know how common that is at Battle Rating 5. I'm pretty sure it's mostly going to be APHE and... You'd think communist players would understand something like SP for everyone. Okay, good. The enemy made it to A. Ah, get in there. Stupid trees. Sideswiping a tree should always stop a vehicle cold. That's for sure. Now see, if you waited for everybody to get there, you'd actually have some backup instead of trying to take on a tank by yourself in a unarmored AAA truck. Alright, we're gonna... Why did that look like it came from the left if it came from the right? That's ridiculous. Alright, here comes battle number 7. To finish what I was starting to say in Battle 6 and didn't get to finish. After the first 5 battles, and now after the first 6, I would have to say that, yeah, so besides the obvious extra flat death zone on the nose of the tank there, the gun is still the very good high-velocity 75mm from the other Panzer 470. It's a taller Panzer 470 as well, which is where that comes from, that flat spot. It's going to be a very good ambush vehicle, certainly. It's got good frontal penetration against most of the targets it's going to encounter. We got... Weird. I guess that's more of a Cold War scenario here. The ammo is going to perform pretty well at this battle rating. It's just barely starting to get to the point where battle rating is going to start swinging more in favor of the Soviet 5.0s and up, as opposed to the Germans. Pretty much everything below this, the Germans have got a pretty significant ability to deal out a lot of damage quickly. When you get above this, it starts. This is where the Soviets start pulling ahead. So that's something to watch out for. It's pretty quick mobility-wise. Obviously, it's a spaded vehicle, being premium, and it has a talisman, so you're going to do pretty well with research with it. I wouldn't really take my multiple one-shot deaths here as a normality, that's for sure. I'm probably, if and when I use this thing, mostly it'll probably be back up to like 5.3, maybe even 5.7 type vehicles. So that'll make a little bit of a difference, or I might bring it in an all SPG line where I've got like the 88mm flak bus and the Sturr Emil, the Dicker Max type things. So, what? Well, that's fun. Something that's not even visible at all in the snow. Anyway, after the first 5 and now 6 battles, I would say I've had at least 3 where I've gotten killed without firing a shot, and that's pretty terrible and embarrassing, but that's how it goes sometimes. I'm gonna try to pull up behind this wrecked, what is it? C-152 looks like? 122 maybe? Watch up the road here, which I can't do, naturally. Alright then. We'll just give them our side for a moment while we move this way. T-3485's up the road. That's a little scary. Like I was saying, this is where the Germans are going to start to run into some serious problems, and that's with T-3485s. It's a Desert KV-2 trapdoor spider. Let me know if you got that reference. How are we doing here? Well, we seem to be doing alright. I'm basically not contributing at all. But the team seems to be doing pretty good so far. Push up and see if I can actually get involved in this battle, otherwise what's the point? Okay, we got somebody over there. Let's see if we can't make a terrible decision by going up on top of the snow hill right here and getting a shot over on. Okay, there's somebody right there too. Alright, forget the hill. Ah, sure, and then he comes out. Right as I decide to forego the hill. The T-3485 comes out where I could actually see him. And he pushed forward. I should have waited on the other side of the building, but I... Oh! I was gonna say I can get around him here, but jeepers. Alright everybody, here's battle number 8. Actually, in between waiting for battle 7 to end and waiting for the matchmaking to start for battle number 8, I actually did check the wiki article on the War Thunder wiki about the Panzer IV 70A to see what the ammo rack info is, and there is no ammo rack info in it, so there you go. This is a pretty low ammo count, but so far it hasn't made a difference for me, so... See, how many are down there in the bottom? 6 rounds down in the bottom. I bet if I brought only 6 rounds, it would probably empty everything but that lower rack. But I'm not going to only bring 6 rounds in this. I'm much more likely to use more than 6. Alright. Us against everybody. I'll try to find a place where I can sit back and blast people in ambush here. Try to, at least for this battle, use this thing somewhat more like it's designed to be used. Well. Come on, turn, please. Oh, awesome. Ah, it was a Cobra King. Of course it was, a jumbo. Okay, guys, here's battle number 9. This should be a bit better. Should be slightly less likely to get side shot. Although, assuming we're fighting M18s, they could pretty easily come down this way. So we'll try to be a little cautious, but I can only be as cautious as the traffic jam is going to allow me to be. Yeah, good call. I'm gonna go participate with the initial rush after I get stopped again and try to long-range fire from up around here into A. That's the plan for trying to do something different and change up the pace of these videos and the excessive amount of getting one shot killed. I mean, I at least fired a shot off in the last battle, which was totally ineffective, and I didn't even have time to... I didn't think at the time that I should have switched over to APCR, but I didn't even have time to get APCR switched out anyway. So there's probably an M18 up at A already. Could be an M22, could be an M2A4, could be any number of T50 or 94 ZIS trucks or whatever. And it's a valid play on a conquest map like this. It's an extremely valid play to get there first as fast as possible in something. Well, it's an SPG, which makes it an M18. Entirely valid play. It's when people do it on domination that's not great. Domination, wait for your team to get there. Yep. One M18 down. Gonna be driving right into the sun. Ugh. Alright, I'm actually glad in this case that we have a couple guys right here watching this stuff down here instead of everybody. This is actually what I like to see. Just a few people flanking on either side and the bulk of the team going in the middle towards the conquest point. I'd say we've got an outside chance of success here. If I've got a spot where I can actually see A from here, which I don't necessarily believe I'm going to. No, I don't really like this spot. Nope, well, okay. There would have been some action up there. Didn't see it, of course, but... Alright, anybody else still over here with me? Nope. Alright, I can't see anything into A. And the sun is going to be a problem, but... I kind of wish we had somebody head up towards the middle point there. That scares me and worries me slightly. Let's see if we can get up alongside this big old rock right here. I'm not sure it's even possible, actually. I don't want to go head-on frontally into A. Although, if the team doesn't get to A soon... Ticket bleed is not critical yet. But it's rapidly approaching that. We don't want to let the ticket bleed get too much greater than it already is. Light tank just took a hit up there somewhere.
Attention to the map.
Okay, we're in A. I'm gonna let it go. Try to get to where I can possibly cover it.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Bravo! Awesome!
Help this guy out. He's doing most of the work. He shouldn't be taking all the risk. Alright, there we go. There's some positive result at least. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. That is not good. That's not good at all. Get the heck away from the cat. Run, Tiger, run! Okay, that was not somebody like I thought it was. Man, that sunlight is bad right now. We've got one AAA, and he's back just coming out of our spawn, so there's not much he can do about the B-25 just yet. Darn, he got our Panther A. That's too bad. He probably did it with his last bomb, assuming he was carrying thousands. He might not have been. It is one. I thought it was an M18. It was an M19, but I couldn't actually tell by the, or it could have even been a 42. I'm pretty sure he saw me. I don't think he accidentally moved out of the way there.
Designated grid square.
It's probably him getting hit right now. I'm gonna back up off of here.
Attention to the designated grid square.
We've got a bit more company up in the middle there that I'm more concerned with just now. Okay. Oh, he came back down. Alright, well he's coming this way, so we'll move over here and ambush him. Make sure I can get the gun where I want it. Don't blow this shot. Awesome. My machine gun isn't working. That's cool. Why is the machine gun... Oh, now the machine gun decides to work. Machine gun, hello. Please fire a machine gun. I don't know why the machine gun is not firing. That's funny. I don't know what was going on with the machine gun there. It's firing fine now. I don't know if my mouse 4 button was somehow not responding or what. But that was ridiculous. The machine gun has got some super limited traverse on it. I guess it really doesn't have any traverse at all. Which isn't totally useless, but it certainly makes it a little more difficult to use the machine gun to inflict damage on enemy open crew members. Or hit what you're trying to spot. It's kind of detrimental. I'm glad I got some Golden Eagles out of this pack, at least. And some extra premium time, because so far, this tank isn't the best thing I've ever bought. There we go. They got a few left. I don't want to get too much closer to their spawn. I still want to be able to get to A, which I can from here pretty easily. I realize how completely out in the open I am right here as well. I'm not totally ignorant of that fact. But T-3485 just killed somebody over there. I'm gonna move back to A. See if I can see it from right up here.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Perhaps up by this pillbox I'll be able to see it. See if we can move into position by this... Yeah, this hill here might work. Obviously also pretty exposed, but... At least now the sun's in my favor.
Attention to the map. Affirmative.
Well, I kind of hope the enemy realizes they need the cap. Jeez, come on. Okay, Panther, now would be the time for you to help. Thank you, Panther.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Panther. And no, I'm not sharing that kill with you, I'm sorry. I've already given you a couple kills off of either me damaging them or at least marking them with my machine gun, sort of. I'll take that kill, thank you. I certainly appreciate you disabling them, though. No doubt, because he had me. For sure.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Well, they oughta... That's funny, I didn't see that. Well done, sir. Can't wait for Season 3. I think they're gonna bleed out of tickets here. And in case that T-3485 comes back and knows where I am up here, I'm gonna move again. They've still got a significant amount of people left on their team.
Need backup.
Well, that's a plane. Nobody seems to be coming yet. It's a little hard to spot, of course, but... There we go. Action! He saw me. Of course he saw me. And he can definitely hit me from there, and I can't hit him. Just trying to spot him, and I couldn't get my mouse clicked on the map fast enough. Well, I mean, saw it coming. Oh, and we won. Well, alright. Alright, gang. Here we are for battle number 10. We'll let the Tiger go in front. Because honestly, he should be assaulting. Alright, we're fighting against everybody. Not really surprising. No names I particularly recognize. I might be missing somebody, but I don't see anybody I think I know. Okay. I'm going to attempt the defensive A here. Which looks like I'm almost solo trying that, so that should work predictably well. Again, not exactly the greatest camouflage, and naturally, look where the sun is. It's actually pretty high. It's not as bad as it could have been. It's probably actually equally in their face as it is in ours, judging from the way it is up there. It's more or less a noonday sun. This is probably, yeah, this is probably as good as it's going to be. And as fair as the sun is going to get for both sides, so that's not bad. We're not totally alone on this side. A couple guys going up there. Everybody and everybody. They're pushing the B point pretty quickly on both sides. That's good. That's a two-pronged attack into the B point is good there. They're pretty well balanced out, too. Nobody particularly more on either side there, so that's good. Good work there, team. We want to kind of sit back for A little bit and not sit back for A. Alright.
Defend the A point.
Let's hope we can get to A and not get hit from right up here. I really hate it when I call what's going to happen to me, so let's hope it doesn't happen this time. Okay, now the sun is kind of bad. Whatever's capping A. God bless America. Well, we're done. That's it. There's no getting away from an engine fire with a Sherman right behind me. God. Jeez, what a first 10. Man. Alright, we'll get the end results and then do the final thoughts. I'm sorry this one went so crappy. Alright guys, so for the final thoughts for the Panzer 470A, it's an inferior design, looks like, to the 470V. It's much taller. It does have a coax machine gun, but I don't think the coax machine gun is particularly useful. So, it doesn't really do much. It's got that big flat panel in the front that's just terrible. It's got the exact same gun, which is very good. I've had so much success with my Panzer 470V. That was definitely one of my go-to vehicles for a long time. The strengths are, of course, the ammo, although it's basically at a very unfortunate battle rating / time period in the war timeline where the Soviets are really taking over in the advantages of tank design and gun and ammo and performance and all of it. So that's where the Germans are really starting to significantly fall behind and lose parity in the ability of their tanks. And then, of course, you've got a lot of very good British to deal with. I saw at least one Comet in one battle. I didn't see a lot of them, but if you can see a Comet, you're in a lot of trouble because the APDS on the Comet is nuclear pinprick rounds. That's mostly all I can think of is I think it's going to be tough to drive. It's got premium going for it, so that's good, and I think it'll be a good backup, secondary, possibly tertiary vehicle. If you can set it up for some ambushes, that'd be even better. But apart from that, I'd be really careful trying to use this as a first spawn kind of vehicle. If you've got a squad you can drive with and sit back behind them a little bit with some good assaulters like a Tiger. I don't know how he didn't see the Tiger there, but anyway, that should be it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next first 10. I hope it goes a lot better than this one did.